Representatives from the Nile Basin countries, diplomats and water development partners gathered in South Sudan capital Juba to celebrate the 20th Nile Day on the theme Voices of the Nile, Communities, Youth and Women Engagement in Water Governance. Leaders in the Nile Basin say involving women and young people in water diplomacy will foster equitable water management.
Empowering women in water governance is not only a matter of fairness, it is essential for more effective and sustainable outcomes. Youth represent a large share of the Nile Basin population. They are creative, digitally connected, and eager to contribute solutions. Investing in youth leadership through education, innovation and participation is an investment in the future stability and prosperity of our shared basin.
Communities along the Nile are custodian of its water. Youth are the innovators who will shape its future. Women are the stewards of household, livelihoods, and resilience. As we say in Tanzania, wanawake ni nguzo ya jamii.
Representatives of the respective countries pledged to support the Nile Corporation to promote water diplomacy. Uganda's State Minister for Environment, Beatrice Atim Anwar, underscored the importance of the Nile River and urged all countries in the Nile Basin to ensure its sustainable management.
We are proposing heavily what could be a source of funding that can help us conserve the buffer zone, the watershed, the effect of climate change, so that we clean up this water source, we protect it and conserve it for the current use and future generation.
The Executive Director of the Nile Basin Initiative, Dr. Engineer Nesta Nyonzima, highlighted the Nile Corporation, citing benefits like the Uganda-South Sudan Power Interconnection Project that is in pipeline.
The Olio, Juba, South Sudan and Uganda Power Interconnection Project will be transformative. South Sudan currently has around 7% electricity coverage, and the bidirectional line will raise coverage to about 10%.
139 million is a loan to the Republic of Uganda, and Uganda will be paying an additional 17 million as counterpart funding. For the people of South Sudan, you are getting a grant of 52 million US dollars from EU and about 33 million US dollars from African Development Bank, the African Development Fund window, and we still have a funding gap of 31 million, which we are still resource mobilizing.
The chief guest, also Vice President of the Republic of South Sudan, Josephine Lagu Yanga, called upon respective countries to come up with frameworks for protecting the Nile River.
That collectively, we need to ensure the sustainability of the Nile's resources is handled in a way that prioritizes long-term ecological health, regional development, and climate resilience. Therefore, translating these principles into action requires robust institutional frameworks and mechanisms that reflect our collective aspirations and respect the unique reality of our Nile.
10 countries are in the Nile Basin with a population of 270 million people.